Okay, we're on the 7th video of the Firefox Tips and Tricks Web Designer series. And now I want to show you, you've learned how to edit you some graphics and get all of that taken care of. Learn to get your colors, how to measure. So now, since we're working in Firefox and we're trying to streamline our workflow, what I have found is a neat little program that builds right into it. It's called FTP. It is an FTP program that will fit right in here. So this means that all your work you're doing, you don't have to go over and open up another program. You can just use good old Firefox here and FTP the changes that you've made to your graphics and such as right to your web server. So what we're looking for is FTP. Again, I'm on Firefox.com and I've gone to Firefox and the add-ons. I've typed in FTP. We'll go look for it. And this one, the FTP button, all it does is add a little button up here in your browser somewhere. It's not what we're looking for. We're looking for the actual program. Okay, and this is really simple to use, and I use it on a daily basis. Just to, it does everything that any other major FTP program does that you should need. I mean, you can change permissions and such as. So, of course, add it to Firefox. Wait for the install button to happen. Do an install now. I'm not going to do it. I've already got it on mine. And once you do that, of course, once again, I will repeat, you have to restart Firefox each time you do an add-on to get it active. Okay. So to find it, what you will do is you will go to the top. I don't have it actually here on this. Let's see here. Get over here. See if I can pull this down. There we go. Go to Tools, and you'll notice FTP, and it will start up just like so. And it looks just like any other FTP program that you're used to using. We'll go ahead and pull this back up so we've got more room here. Okay, and I'm not going to go through any real in-depth information here because there's plenty of documentation on setting up and using FTP. Okay, you can actually go and click right here. You can go to this person's website, and of course there's all kind of reviews and there's documentation on there. Let me show you a few things about it though. It's pretty simple. You want to get over here and set you up some actual sites. You can do a connect, create a new account. What you'll do, you can, just like any other thing, you do your account name, whatever you'd like to call it. That would be your host. That would be yourdomain.com, .org, .net, whatever the case may be, the login and the password that you were assigned. And you can set up categories if you would like. The connection, passive mode. I'm not going to say that you need to use passive mode because you may not on your web server. I will say that if you start having errors when you're using FTP and you notice timeouts and stuff like that, do try to uncheck this passive mode and see if it improves. And I would leave this IPv6 unchecked. That's something you can check with your web server and see if our web hosting company, see if it supports it. But for the most part, you will not need that. Okay, I'm not going to go into using local and remote directories. You can read about that. And of course, you're advanced. There's not anything in here that I ever use. Back to your main. So yes, that's how you would set up an account. Now, we'll also point out that you can go over here to your tools, and you'll notice you got import and export. If you will go to your import here, you know, if you have on another computer or on the computer you're using right now, if you have something like say for instance, what is that, FileZilla, which is I think that's the name of it. What do we call it here? Let me take a look. Sorry. Yes, FileZilla. That's the free FTP program. You can actually export all of your sites that you have in it, export it, and then import it to this one. So you would have all your sites here. What I'm saying is you can do a backup, or if you've got FileZilla and some of the other programs, you can import all your sites right into Fire FTP. I'm not going to go into that. There's a help tool, help to get you into that. Your options, okay. Show welcome message. I uncheck that. I get tired of looking at it. I want it to remember my passwords, and you can check this if you want. It saves a little bit of time, okay. And auto refresh and show hidden files. I always do that because there's some files I want to see. If you uncheck it, you won't see any of your hidden files on the web server. And that goes, for instance, a hidden file. If you uncheck that, you will not see your .htaccs, your htaccess file. And that's what you call a hidden file. Your interface. What happens is when you go up and go to the tools earlier, it opens in a new tab or a new window. New tab opens up with all of your current windows. I like it that way. You make your decision. Double clicking will transfer a file. So if I get over here and I double click this disclaimer, it's going to transfer over to the connection that I have open over here. And you can actually do it if you wanted to open it, which would mean editing it. Totally up to you. Connections. Okay, concurrent transfers. Now what this means is right now I've got it set at 4. That means that it's going to grab anything that I've got in the queue here that I'm getting ready to upload. If I wanted to upload all of these, say for instance, it's going to take 4 of them at a time and make 4 connections and upload them. If you start getting errors on your connection, you can lower that down to 1, 2, all the way. Or if you've got a real good connection, solid connection, and a good server, go all the way up to 10. I'll leave it at 4. That's the way it came default. It works fine for me like that. Network timeout, I never have any problem with that. If you're on a dial-up or something, you may have, I just leave it as set just like it is. That's factory, the way it came. I haven't changed anything. Downloads and uploads. I'm not going to go into this. Go to your help file over there if you want to learn more about it. I left it in automatic mode just like it was, and I use the compression, and I leave this checked also. And that's really about all there is to Fire FTP. You can actually edit it files just like you would any other program. Okay, so you can open whatever you like to do. Same thing goes with when you connect to a server. All right, so there is my tools that I use on a daily basis on web designing. And just all I do is open up Firefox. I don't have to go back and forth, and use all these different programs. It's all at my fingertips in one place. Hope you enjoyed these videos, and if you'll hang around, I've got a little bonus video for you here. I'll show you how when I get to a page and I like a video, and I'm not talking about stealing videos either, okay? I'm talking about how to download it to my computer so I can watch it at my leisure. And that's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about stealing someone's video. So let's go ahead and close this one up, and I'll see you in the bonus video.